Getting started with a business breeding reptiles. Time to get started. Life. Are you an animal lover looking for a unique and challenging business venture? In this video, we'll explore some things to consider when getting started with a business breeding reptiles, such as understanding the laws and regulations, researching reptile types, learning captive husbandry, setting up enclosures, finding the right suppliers, and marketing your new business. Whether you're interested in breeding snakes, lizards, turtles, or other reptiles, this guide will provide you with everything you need to know to start your new venture successfully. What you need to start breeding reptiles. First, you will need a place to keep your reptiles. This can be a room in your house, a garage, or even a shed. You will also need to set up some cages or tanks for your reptiles. Once you have your reptiles, you will need to provide them with food and water. Some species of reptiles also require special lighting and heating conditions. There is a lot of waiting involved, as most reptile species take several months to lay their eggs and see them hatch. The pros and cons of breeding reptiles. One of the biggest advantages of breeding reptiles is that it can be relatively low cost to get started. Another big advantage is that there is a large and growing demand for reptiles. Because the reptile market is still relatively small compared to other pets like dogs and cats, you may have trouble finding enough customers to buy all the animals you produce. How to care for your reptiles. Reptiles can make great pets because they are generally low maintenance and have a long lifespan. First, you need to provide your reptile with the proper habitat. Second, you must feed your reptile a nutritious diet. Third, you need to provide your reptile with regular veterinary care. Where to sell your reptiles. If you're looking to start a business breeding reptiles, you'll need to find some good places to sell your animals. One option is to sell your reptiles through pet stores. This can be a great way to get started, as pet stores have a lot of foot traffic and can be a good source of customers. Another option is to sell your reptiles online. Finally, you could also sell your reptiles at reptile shows or through word of mouth. Other things to consider when breeding reptiles. First, you need to make sure that you have the proper facilities to house the animals. This means having enough space for them to move around, as well as the correct temperature and humidity levels. Another thing to consider is the time commitment involved in breeding reptiles. Finally, you need to think about whether or not you are ready to handle all of the responsibility that comes with being a reptile breeder. Conclusion. The key is to do your research, create a plan of action, find quality supplies and partners that share in your vision, and ensure you have the support necessary to succeed.